Welcome to Rapid Fire, and today's game is...
Harharagon was released on the C64 in March of 2024 by Psytronik Software and programmed by the stellar Commodore 64 team Icon 64, made up of Stuart Collier on programming, Trevor Story on graphics and design, and Soul Cross on music. Easily the best team out there for consistent high-quality C64 releases in the modern new wave Commodore scene. Harharagon is a mixture of two genres, a whole lot of Metroidvania style exploring, and a large dose of excellent run and gun action. The story for the game has you as a character named 64K, who's been imprisoned on the spaceship Harharagon by the Galactic King, who didn't like the fact that a simple soldier fell in love with his daughter Nico. But with a little help from her, you get a gun and are tasked with putting together an escape pod scattered all over the ship, which will reunite you with Nico if completed. This game is extremely easy to get into, and in no time you'll be exploring and making progress. And thanks to the really nifty automat feature on the right of the screen, it's very easy to know where you have been, but also more importantly, rooms are marked if you get to them and cannot get an item, or still has something you need to do. For the most part, which I really like, the entire ship is open to explore. You can make your way right to the bottom of the ship and back, but just also bear in mind the enemies are a little bit more trickier and deadly, so be careful with the further you go. The action is extremely satisfying, with you having full 8-way shooting ability, kinda like the arcade game Midnight Resistance, which makes the action very versatile and much more engaging than usual. You have to collect certain key cards to open certain rooms and sections, as the pod pieces are spread all over the ship. You can also upgrade your gun with crystals dropped from killing enemies. Every 200 crystals boost your gun's firepower and distance. There are also other items like temporary shields to pick up and health pickups spread throughout the facility. They are a bit few and far between, so being careful and not running reckless is advised. The ship itself is actually pretty big, with 230 screens to explore, and does require a little bit of enemy grinding to upgrade your gun, but the game is very well balanced, so not much of that is needed if you play the game with some sort of decent skill. The high-res graphics look is pretty cool. I like the simplicity of it. The gameplay is very good, easy to control, and gets much better as using the environment and angles of your gun, shots to take out enemies and distances becomes a fun mechanic to master. Soul Cross's music is top-notch on this one. It has a great thumping SID for the main game and some other really cool tracks for the loader and menu. It suits this game extremely well. You can also play it simply with sound effects if that's your wish. As per usual with Icon 64 games, it's compatible with the Mini and Maxi real hardware, and it's both PAL and NTSC compatible in digital form. There's also a physical tape version and a double pack physical cartridge release with their other game, Goodnight, in one package. I really like the extras you get with the digital version as well, such as the full SID soundtrack in MP3 form so you can rock out on your way to work, and a printable disc and label template if you want to make your own physical disc version. It's some really great little extras. Overall, this game is just an excellent romp, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend it to any C64 gamer of any skill level because of how well it's balanced. Links to pick up the game are in the video description. Enjoy.